Hello there, fools. Welcome in, Void. So, today we are playing a game called Dialtown, Fun Dating Sim. There's a few things I want to say. First things first, I just noticed just now, as soon as I got back in my chair, I don't have a lot of water left. And this is the last bottle of water that I have in my room. So, I don't know what happens if I'm gonna run out, because that leads on very nicely to my second point, which is my legs are really, really hurting today. Last night, sorry, not last night, yesterday, in the morning, in fact, it wasn't last night, it was like 10 a.m. or something yesterday, I went on a walk. It was like an hour or an hour and a half, and I only had like 4 or 5 breaks. So my legs were really, really hurting because I went on a really long walk with not many breaks. And the whole of today I've been basically in my bed. The most moving that I've done with my legs is that I had to sit into my chair to get everything set up on stream, and then I had to walk over to the bathroom to brush my teeth before stream. That's the most walking that I have done today, is walking over to the bathroom just now, and it hurt like hell, so I don't know what happens if I run out because I'm very, very close to running out of water. So hopefully, I'm just maybe not gonna drink as much water today as I usually do. But yeah, anyway, Dialtown. I got recommended it by Chloe. I don't remember why. I think we were just talking about games and visual novels and stuff, and Chloe recommended it. I was really excited about it. So I'm really excited about it. Also, I left my main light on. Oh well, I'll leave that on. I'll just turn off my lamp. Yeah, I'm excited, basically. Very excited, and let's get into it. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say, but I can't remember, so let's just get into it, I think. Pretty sure I'm not forgetting anything. Also, I accidentally clicked extras earlier, and I was trying to go to options, but I accidentally did one less thing, so I went on extras and it made that noise, which I love. There's something in options which I just need to show, and that is shrimp colors. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna leave it off because it was automatically off, but I really don't know what that could possibly mean. Maybe if I play this game more, eventually one day I'll try it out. Chloe said that, what did she say? I asked how long a route would be, and she said... Dun, 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 dun. I think each route is like 5 hours. So we're probably not gonna get it done today because I'm not able to stream for 5 hours because I'm just not in the correct, you know. Just there's no way I could stream for 5 hours. Boink boink. That is the nice way to went boink boink. Anyway, let's new game. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm going in basically completely blind. Chapter 1. +2 datables met. Chapter 1 and 2 datables met 0 out of 4. Select a god-awful chapter to experience. Well, this is 2 chapters. To unlock the final chapter, ye must help a man emerge from a dumpster for a final time, save a dying theatre from ruin, encourage an artist to follow her dreams, and teach an ape man to accept himself. Okay, I think this is the 4... balls. Is this... so... this is the 4... paths? I think this is the 4 different routes, the 4 different people that you can romance. So once you've romanced everyone, you can unlock chapter 3. Because I was thinking, like, I don't know if I'm going to do all of these on stream, or if I'm going to do just, like, one route. And then not really stream this anymore and just do it in my own time. I might just stream it, though. It just depends on what it's like, you know? I might stream it all, though. But I would recommend getting this for yourself, because it is free. I think. No, was it free? I don't think it was free. I think it was free for me because Chloe gifted it to me. That's why I thought it was free. I don't think it is free. I don't know. Either way, you should get it. Arrow keys, WSD, move cursor. Wait, can't I just move my cursor? Oh wait, my mouse might not be on the screen. 1 second. Capture cursor. There we go. I made it so that my cursor wouldn't be captured for a different thing I was doing. Enter left mouse space select. Oh wow, this is a lot. Toggle full screen. Well, I already have full screen, so I don't have to worry about that. Shift, bring up conversation log. Q to skip dialogue. Keybinds can be altered in the options menu. So select is space. Arrow keys move cursor. And escape is back. That makes sense. Dialtown is not free, but it's only £5.89, so you know. I thought it was free because I got it gifted. Chloe like instantly gifted it to me. We were just talking about it and Chloe just instantly gifted it and I was like, oh, okay then. I'll play it, I swear. Alright, I think these controls are all good. It's a lot though, but... Dog? Hello! Welcome to Dialtown, fun dating sim. You must now answer this hound's questions 3. Oopsie. What's your name? Fun Gingy? Fun Gingy? That's awesome! But that's a basic bitch name. Paige, does that mean back? That does not mean back. How do I backspace? I see. Alright, well, we could be boring and just be Ayako. That's kind of boring though, isn't it? We have all these symbols. I can have symbols in... Wait. Hold up, I'm cooking. Alright, I've thought of the perfect name. Really? That's your name? Hun. I'm so sorry. Oh, fuck, I'm sorry. No further comments at this time. I'm sorry, I was just clicking and there was options and I clicked something. Anywho, second question. Select a head. Its selection only affects compatibility with dateable characters and doesn't directly indicate gender. That's the next question. Only affect compatibility? Oh no. Phone head or typewriter head? Well, I gotta be a phone, right? Haha, nice. Enjoy having telemarketers living in your head? Well, I'd rather be a phone than a fucking dog. My greatest burden is remembering where I buried my old breadsticks at any given time. Please reevaluate your life choices thusly. Now, final question. What gender do you want to be? Gender only affects how you're referred to in dialogue. It doesn't affect the NPCs you can date, or restrict what endings you can get. A boy, he, him, his, a girl, girl. Oh, I'm going to steal the moon. She, her. Pyramid made of stacked traffic cones. They, them, there. Or other. Enter own pronouns. That's cool. It's a good question. Alright, I can't just hold it. Let me just spam click, spam click, spam click, spam click. I'm closing my eyes, spam click, spam click, spam click, spam click, and enter. What did I click? It doesn't say. Gotcha, gotcha. I don't know what I clicked. I should have opened my eyes before I clicked. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, enjoy having the innate ability to open pickle jars, I guess. Does that mean that I picked man? Am I a man? Thanks, Daddy Doggo. What did I say about calling me? Was that the option that I accidentally picked the first time? Alright then, get out of my sight. Am I a boy? I don't know. This is just like being transgender. I don't know. I don't know my gender. I'm just given what's assigned to me and I don't know. You picked he, him, I believe. Okay, that makes sense. You. That's me. Seems I'm live again. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, no. Darn. I hate it when I do that. My testes are firm and ripe. Must be getting ready to hatch. The time for reproduction is now. I must find a dank, dark pit to learn my eggs in. Is this what it's like to be a boy? Damn. Fellas, can anyone confirm? Fairground. Fairground is dark, dank, and greasy. Plentiful supply of carnival food nearby. Yes. I must go to the carnival. Help! Mission gained. Go to funfair. I love carnival. Well, there we have it. The carnival. So close yet so far. Must gain entry. Sorry, that text wasn't in red. Must penetrate defenses of mile-high railings. I mean, those railings are hardly a mile high. Bastard narrator! Need to lay eggs! So this is two different people. The text boxes that I select are me, and then this person is the narrator. Well, you could always, you know, go through the main gate. A plan so crazy, it just might work. Two for one. Please don't bang on the glass. It scares Jerry. No refunds. Greetings, ticket buffoon. I don't know why my voice sounds like this. My name's Jerry, but okay, sir. How can I help you today? I wish to gain entrance, Jerry of Ticket Booth. Well, do you wish to buy a ticket, sir? Nah, it's fine. I don't wanna... I don't wanna piss behind any of your rides this year. I simply wish to find a fetid hole to lay my eggs in. Okay, you definitely need to buy a ticket from us if you want to do that. Rats! How much would that cost? $2. Fudge, I have $0. Tell me, young squire, would you accept tales, stories, and other such whimsical parables as payment? No. No, I would not. Ah, shoot, I was close, too. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you that creep who lives in the tent next to the playground at the park? Oh no, my cover's being blown! Look, sir, I'm only telling you this because your stench is just gonna drive away customers. If I let you litter around here uninhabited for any longer... It's Valentine's Day today. What? Valentine's Day. Isn't that for... romantic people? Fetch my fingers. Yeah, but... Oopsie. Oh right, one of the options was history. That's nice to know. It's right there. Didn't you say that you have eggs to lay up some other bizarre drivel to that effect? Surely you have a mate of some kind if you're getting ready to lay eggs. Does the sock under my mattress count? Nah, I'm alone. No, I have a partner. Okay, fuck it. I'm cutting to the chase, because I can only take about 3 more dialogue options from you before my head combusts. I love the text. It's so goofy. Valentine's Day is a day for people who are, you know, in love. Love? What on God's green earth is that? Is this love thing a type of feeling? I don't really do those, thanks. Love is, well... Love is what happens when 2 grown-ups start craving more than just business handshakes and platonic ice cream breaks. Love makes 2 people want to go on romantic ice cream dates and drink all kinds of exotic elixirs and nectars together. When 2 grown-ups are in love, they'll make joint bank accounts together and go to the movies together to feed popcorn kernels to the rats and cockroaches there. And then one day, if you're lucky, your partner will take the kids away forever and go marry Steve, again your accounting firm who works in the same cubicle as you but makes 6% more per year than you, and you can finally have a good night's sleep. That's love, my scary friend. Speaking of which, we have a promotion on today, just for Valentine's Day. 2 tickets for the price of 1, for couples who are in love. Wait, that means that I can lay my eggs! If you can somehow convince someone to bring you here, you can, If you can somehow convince someone to bring you here, you can, I don't know. Force them to pay you in, like a parasite? Granted, it'd take a real bastard. Mission acquired! Oh, good god fucking must source mate! Okay, go do that. Away from here! Okay, okay, me go now. Just to see, Mr. Jerry Ticket, I'll be back with a smoking hot babe. Here, take it, Jerry. Are you by any chance free on Valentine's? I will call the police. We're lost? No. God diddly darn it. I gotta scuttle away. Oh, gee. Chapter 1. The Funfair Date. Dun 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 do do do. The music faded away too fast for me to bop to it. It's very sad. Ah, this was the narrator. That was Miles Edgeworth, I believe. Ah, tent, sweet tent. To find a well-functioning member of society to latch onto like a parasite, you'll have to leave your tent, you know. Damn, I hate moving, even when necessary. Can't I just lay my eggs here? Do I have to? Let's go, lay these eggs. I'm very excited. That's a boy. Oh, are you the narrator? Friendly reminder, you can bring them a menu at any point using the escape key, including during NPC dialogue and during player chases. This allows you to tweak options and save the game at any point. Use this if you want to do something, but feel as thought it may get you arrested or killed. I can die in this game? That's hype. What the fuck was that? Leave your turn, open menu, or give up. Open menu? Ooh, doleful raccoon noises. The raccoon I have contained in my garage where it can no longer do any harm. So that's the optionals, coward. Back to the slaughter, save your game. Refresh the inspirational quote. Fuck it. Nice. Alright, awesome. Let's leave then. Where would you like to go? Let us go... My character should not be allowed near a playground. Let's go to Uptown Dialtown. Ah, Uptown Dialtown. Home of everything and everyone. Not cool enough to be in downtown Dialtown. So, what now? Summon a local hobo? Hobo of Dialtown! I summon thee! Oh, it's Doug. Yo. Hey, nice to meet you, friendo. The name's Hound. You need something? Hi, Hound. Are you indeed a hobo? What does hobo mean? I don't quite know. I've heard it before, but I don't know what the... Hobo! Meaning... Oh no, my caps lock is activated. What the fuck? Hello? A homeless person. What the fuck is wrong with my keyboard? What? That is weird as fuck. Huh. Anyway. Hi, sir. What was my name, my voice again? Yeah, I do piss in dumpsters and sleep in alleys and such, but being a hobo is my main gig. Is it... Hi, gotta go last. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, thing is, I'm kinda like God and stuff. Oh, that's cool. I created everything around you right now and fought it out of the cosmos and the stars and shit. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal, actually. You created everything? Well, yeah, most things. But not everything. Well, yeah, you guys did some of the work, to be fair. I bet we did more than you did to create a stinky mutt. Is this guy on crack? The Mr. Hobo? I don't know, he's lovely. I think my guy's on crack. Society. Nah, not quite. You ever, like, leave a takeout box in the corner of your room and forget to bin the box only to find a new species evolved from the remains of your chicken like Thai curry from last month? Kick me, I'm God. That's cool. This world is my takeout box, and I'm no longer a dude gazing upon infinite possibility and disgust and awe. It's nice to meet you. I gotta get going. Hey, drunk right now. What's your favorite hobby? If you're God, what's the meaning of life? Then aren't you afraid you'll be arrested for standing on the road? Punch God? Will I be the first person to punch a God? You fool! I'm a god! How can you kill a god? What a grand and intoxicating innocence! How could you be so naive? Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I appear to have just shit myself. That's not good. You win this round, green one. Well... Can you pay me into the fun fair? God, how much would that even cost? Why are you asking God? One, maybe even $2? Do I look like I have $2 right now? Aren't you God? Control reality. Look at the shit you're happening on this bastard of an orb we call Earth right now. Do you honestly think I have a clue what's going on? You wanna fix shit, you'll be God for a day. That'd be cool. Bruce Almighty reference. If you're God, then what's the meaning of life then? Bitch. You wanna come up with a reason for all this existing? Didn't you remember why you created the universe? I don't remember what I ate this morning. I probably eat trash, knowing me. That's hype. So, can you like come up with the meaning of life right now? Nah, fuck that. Why don't you come up with the meaning of life? It'd probably be a million times more coherent than what I could think up.
I think the meaning of life is to treat other people nicely.
I think the meaning of life is to eat or be eaten. Life is merely a game, dear hobo. I think life has no meaning, that you're full of shit.
The meaning of life is to treat other people nicely.
Okay, now, fuck that. That's an uninspired 3-year-old's best guess. That was rude. It is more likely to do skateboard tricks and eat hookers or some other drivel to that effect. How's that any more coherent? Hey, I said more likely, not more coherent. This is my universe we're dealing with, don't forget. Are you drunk, by the way? I don't know why I would say that. Is it 11 AM yet? Had my weekend moving, so yes, it must be at least noon. Then I'm indeed moments away from severe liver failure, yes.
What's your favorite hobby? I want to get to know you, God.
You ever eaten broken glass or shiny rocks before? I don't recommend it, but still, don't knock it till you've tried it. I'm partial to the taste of gravel myself. Gravel? What are you, some kind of weirdo? At least forage for normal things to eat if you're gonna scavenge. Like broken glass and shiny rocks. See? There we go. Aren't you afraid that you'll be arrested for standing on the road? What is a traffic cop to a god? And what is a god to a non-believer? Honestly, no judgment here, pal. I don't really believe in myself either, to be frank. Aw. Well, bye. Going so soon, eh? What's the rush? I gotta go to the carnival! Gotta lay me some eggs, actually. I'm heavily pregnant. I gotta pay my child support to that witch I wasted 10 years of my life with. Gotta lay me some eggs, bro. Oh hey, you one of those reptile fellas that I met a few million or so years ago? Not judging, just saying. Fuck, you guys are weird. Good luck conquering the human race and whatnot, though. They never see it coming. Ciao! Bye, God. Well, what do I do now? Where would you like to go?
I have so many places. I want to go to the local fun shop.
Where? No, that can't be right. That can't be a fun shop. That's fucked up. No. No! This is a severed head shop. Why'd you wander in here? Smile. A phone shop of all places? I doubt they do repairs for people who would stitch together flesh heads, you know. If that's what you're looking for. I mean, forget the flesh thing. I doubt there's any repairing whatever's up with you as of late. Something wrong?
Smile.
The phone. Someone answer the goddamn phone! Oh, this is... Hold your horses, sweetie. Hold your horses. What's up? What are you hollering for, hun? Where am I? Is this heaven? We just met God, dude. Oh wait, this place is too drab for that. The river Styx, perhaps? Oh, I get you. Because of all the phone cases. Oh, right, yeah. Those ain't skulls, hon. They're just empty cases. I don't understand. Do you wanna understand? No. I thrive in ignorance. Leave me be. Alright, so be it then. I'll see you around then, Greenan. So what now? I'll leave for now. I saw one place that was... the cinema. I feel like there was something about that. Like, if you help the cinema or something. So I'm assuming that's where one of the romance options is. Whoever is here will romance them. What would you like to do now? Summon an employee. Unless this isn't. Hey sir, welcome to... Hang on just a jiffy. Green skin, 5, no, 6 nipples. Your head, made from stitched together flesh, or perhaps a skillful combination of burlap and feathers. I don't know why I'm American. Can I feel your head? I do have a lot of nipples. Well, if I'm trying to romance this dude, if I even can...
Look here, but be gentle. I'm delicate.
Don't worry, honey. I can be as smooth as a well-polished emo egg. Oh, damn. Bitch, you was fine. Wait, no, big. Sick. Hey, look. I know this might be kind of forward, but... You do know that it's Valentine's Day today, right?
Ooh, am I getting hit on?
Oh my god. I can ask him to go to the carnival. No, this is the first I'm hearing of this. Yeah, the first. Oh, gnarly. That bodes well for me then, dude. Oh, I just had to go and say gnarly dude and change up my whole voice. I couldn't think of a voice and then I said gnarly dude. Well, I was just wondering. Would you like to perhaps, you know, go on a date with me tonight? Wait, you're asking me out? Well, duh. I'm surprised. I did not see this eventuality coming. I love the music in this game, by the way. It's so good. This isn't an awfully common event. Give me one reason why I wouldn't want to ask you out. I forgot about 6 reasons, as my 6 nipples, and they're all nipples. That's great. And they're green! I asked for a reason why I wouldn't ask you out, not for 6 perks for doing so. I fucking love this.
You like my nipples?
Don't know why the pink options... the pink options just make me do like an April May voice. Yeah, dude, they're freaky. Groovy even. So, how about it? I'm taken already tonight. Get lost, nerd. Why would you lie this needlessly? Take me now. Stellar. Now, I'm not dead set on this happening in that particular venue, so is there anywhere you wanna fun fair. Oh man, you wanna go to the fun fair with me? Gnarly! I haven't been there in forever! I need to state this for legal reasons, I'm sure. This might be less of a purely romantic engagement, and more of a me laying my eggs at the fun fair kind of arrangement. Wait, are you an egg layer? As far as I know, the things struggling within my swollen gut seem perfectly round. Minus natural bones from shell imperfections. Dude! Whoa! I can't believe Okay, look, I'll cut you a deal. I'm kinda working on a movie right now. See, this place ain't doing so groovy right now, on account of a few disturbing rumors about the building. But I'm hoping that producing a film here in Dialtown and then hosting some sort of gnarly premiere blow the lid off just how gnarly this place truly is. And and save the business, most importantly. Having footage of a genuine egg laying, one that takes place right here in town no less, why, I could see this movie having a truly bodacious premiere. You want me to lay eggs on camera? Yeah, alright. Maybe it does sound like a lot. But you'd be doing us a major solid. Plus, those eggs have to be laid anyway, right? I'm down, Oliver. Absolutely so, my dear fellow. I need to lay my eggs somewhere. And you are looking for someone to pay you in. This is like symbiosis and junk. So I'd be a star? In the same way your average porn star or local raving lunatic caught on camera in an internet viral video will be, yeah. People love porn stars. You need someone to take you, and I need a performer. We can kill 2 conroes with 1 trident. Okay, I'll do it for my future offspringlings. This sounds hot, I'm in. Creepy little man, that's awful. This one is a big yes, so I wanna be in it for Oliver. Fuck yeah! Groove-tacular, truly radical. Alright, so thing is, I've got a little more time left on the clock before my shift officially ends. How long, Oliver? Precisely 4 minutes. Oh, gasp! How will I occupy myself for 4 minutes? Well, you could always take a quick look around, see what the cinema has to offer. We run a tight ship here, and it's all the tighter for being stuck together by the mystery adhesive this place seems to secrete. This is an extraordinarily sticky premises, yeah. I could tell it feels like I'm walking underwater with this sticky carpet. I feel like that's the same option, basically. And it's about as easy to breathe underwater, too. Tight, you say? Not as tight as my buttocks. Why is my headphones are fucked? 1 second. Is there any audio? I can't even tell, because my headphones... Oh, there is audio. There we go. Oh my! Do you have gills? Ah, well, I'm very hard to drown, believe me. But last I checked, nah. Aww. I should have lied for Oliver. Okay, go get to know the place. I'll meet you outside in 4 minutes. Right on, daddy-o. See ya then. Oh man, I'm digging this crazy slang. Catch you on the tan, dog man. Pardon. Movies this way. No refunds. Mice Tales are on the house. Generic remake number 17. You like the story before? Maybe I'll like it even better with CG. I don't care for this place very much. Why is that, dear narrator? Okay, so, like, this place is obviously incredibly haunted. Nah. Yes.
It is extraordinarily haunted. Oopsie. Look,
Oh. Eh.
the walls are bleeding! Okay, we don't know for a fact that it's blood. Yeah, it could be ketchup for all we know. Do you consider the wall seeping ketchup from its pores honestly any less abnormal?
I mean, my walls kind of seep ketchup sometimes when I put ketchup in the cracks. But okay. But it could be some kind of jam or nectar too.
None of those are normal substances for a movie theater wall to secrete. Well, whatever it is.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, please don't. I'm begging you. Don't lick that.
Worry not, it could be jam.
All jam is not good jam.
I've made my mind up. Okay, it is blood. But it's not my blood, so I care very little.
In fact, I'm relieved. It's blood, though.
Yeah, but it's not mine, so... why should I care if it hasn't been stolen from my body? What if it's been stolen from Oliver's body? Perhaps I should have known. It's the wrong color anyway.
You really don't get this, do you?
What I don't get is why I shouldn't just go somewhere else. You know, to shut you up.
Fine, fine. Besides, I'm sure there's hardly anything here more unsettling than literal blood on the wall.
Oh. Reference?
Okay, what the fuck?
Child! Two of them.
They're just staring right at you.
Yeah, kids do that.
I don't like their energy. Their evil smile. Evil! You want to attempt communication?
I don't speak Latin nor crayon.
Wait, do kids speak Spanish? These particular ones might just speak the same tongue as you and me. Ugh, no way. Say something to them.
Hi, chowder, hi. How would you like to clean my tent?
Why is this always your go-to?
Shh. Come play with us.
Okay, fuck this, let's skedaddle.
No, let's hear them out. What game do you want to play, dear chowder?
I don't care. A word search, maybe?
Sorry, no can do. I'm kind of illiterate. Feel free to complete it on your own, though.
Okay, we understand thoroughly. Have a nice day.
That was a nice conversation. Huh. I had no idea kids nowadays could go saying blah blah like that.
Can we please just leave this accursed place?
Fine, fine. I reckon a good 4 minutes has passed anyhow. Oliver! Hey, pal. Paul? Hey, pal. You were gone a good 6 minutes.
Not 6 minutes, oh no!
Figured you might have just skedaddled, so to speak. I wouldn't skedaddle from you, Oliver. So, how'd you find the place?
Stickier than my tent.
You ever been to Chernobyl, perchance?
Stickier than my tent.
Yeah, see, my boss reckons that a joint can only get so sticky. Me? I think it's like a black hole.
How so?
Well, you know how black holes are so strong that no light can escape them, hence they appear invisible to telescopes?
No, but go on.
I reckon that if a place was sticky enough, you'd just, get stuck forever and nobody would find out. So basically, the only way to find out how sticky the place is would be to touch it, trapping you and preventing others from finding out how sticky the place truly is. I call it the Oliver Uncertainty Principle of Stickiness.
You're full of ideas, aren't you?
Mostly about stickiness, grime, and filth. Yes, sirree. Anyway, I was wondering if you wanted to get going. The way I figured, the sooner we get this footage done, the more time we'll have to enjoy ourselves.
Pickling takes time, my dear little man. You can't rush perfection.
You want to spend time with me after the laying? Of course, man. I love fun fairs, dude.
Even with our fun fair's particularly high morality rate.
Hey, where else could you get launched from a spinning crab arm at half the speed required to break the sound barrier? Dude. I reckon those Viking chaps had it right, giving you an awesome afterlife if you die in a particularly gnarly way. Funfair accidents have to be an alternate way to get to Fonhala. Anyway, let's just get going so we can continue chatting on the way there. Oh, I added an unnecessary so. Oh fuck. Holy fuck, my headphones are so bad. You know, I'm aware of the Funfair's 2-for-1 ticket thing going on today, but I sincerely doubt you're allowed to just piggyback onto my subway ticket. Unlike the Funfair, this concrete jungle holds no love in its pores. Just damp, which I doubt can even be considered much of an emotion at all.
You sure? I feel quite damp right now.
Right, and you smell it too. Honestly, it's gnarly. I've never met a non-hirsute creature that smelled like a wet dog before.
Maybe it's the dog food I ate this morning.
Whoa, you eat dog food?
I ate whatever's in the trash, man. Today, dog food.
Whoa, groovy.
Hey, if it's good enough for a sickly beagle, it's good enough for my gut, hey?
On a side note, thanks for agreeing to do this again. I know you're benefiting from this too, but believe me, you're doing us a major solid. It's my pleasure, Olive Man.
No idea if me squatting and grunting on camera is gonna help a whole lot, though.
Believe me, it will. Honestly, with the rumors going around about the joint, Mr. Dickens is worried the joint mightn't still be in business come this time next year.
Mr. Dickens? Like penis?
Oh, Mr. Dickens is my boss. Yeah, he owns the cinema I work at and always has. He's a top-notch guy, a real class act. Whole British chap, full of vitality. He built the very cinema I work at back in the 1960s as a young entrepreneur.
I'm also British. I will get along perfectly with Mr. Penice. Are you close to him?
I sure as heck am, Daddy-o. I fucking love this game. I was only a starry-eyed lad, a mere manling when I got my job at the cinema. Taught me everything I know about being a man.
I don't understand.
Right. You haven't met Mr. Dickens. He has impeccable style, you know. Wears his old suits, uses old British words and terms, always keeps level head. I wanna meet Mr. Dickens.
But you said you learned everything from him, right?
Right.
But you don't talk like a pirate, nor constantly mention fish and chips. Yeah. Well, no, see,
Mr. Dickens' last piece of advice for me was, there's nothing better for a man to do than be an individual, tally-ho. Lolly-ho, he was very into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Did you add in the tally-ho, or did he actually say it like that?
I honestly can't remember. Anyway, I have to find my own path, wear my own clothes, use my own outdated and frankly underrated slang, Daddy-o. I love Daddy-o, please keep calling me Daddy-o. When we get back, I'll definitely introduce the two of you to each other. In a way, you kinda remind me of him, with the whole doing your own thing, regardless of others laughing or being repulsed by you thing you've got going on. People laugh at me. No, what I meant was,
I'm shitting you, man. I know people think I'm repulsive. Frankly, I'm amazed that you don't.
I thought you did, and he was just into that. Really? Why on earth would I?
Oh, the usual reasons. I'm not exactly prime rib, you know. Green skin, few too many nipples, stitched together fleshy phone head.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that actually.
No, I was nowhere near Phone Kennedy on the date of... My nipples can only shoot so far,
That's an absolutely riveting diversion, but no. What I meant was... your phone head. Did you construct it yourself?
That's quite a personal question.
I know. I should know better to ask, but I've never seen one so different before.
It's a custom, I guess you could say.
Huh. I don't know if you built it yourself per se, but how far back was the bell mechanism placed relative to the vestigial cord adapter?
That's quite a specific question. Bold of you to assume I understand any of those fancy schmancy words.
Sorry, I guess I'm just technically minded. Always enjoyed dismantling stuff, then putting them back together. Rare for an artist, I suppose, which is why Mr. Dickens gets so much use out of me. I know how to load reels into our machines and what ought to be on them. Hell, I'm the only one Big Bertha lets perform maintenance on her. Big Bertha? She's our movie projector, and boy is she temperamental.
So, Dickens keeps you busy then?
Well, yeah, but that's how it's gotta be when you work with the public, I suppose. Sorry, my headphones are so... Fuck. Sorry, I shouldn't badmouth customers, especially given how dire things have been lately, financially speaking.
Nonsense! The beans! Spill them! I crave gossip.
Oh, alright. I guess it's not like he ever buys anything from us anyway. We have this one little shit stain. His name's Billy.
Little Billy.
You know that brat?
He ratted on me to the police. Got me done in for child labor laws.
Aw man, that's not cool. I'm sure the judicial system's incredibly biased towards green people. I sprayed in the courtroom. It's a god-awful state of affairs. Yeah, this kid, this Fink, he's just... We have a rule at the cinema. It's one of my bosses, obviously. The customer is always exempt from violence. That rule complicates dealing with that yard-high snot-nosed brat.
Little Billy doesn't know reason. He simply wishes to watch the world burn.
Thank you! Finally, someone else who sees it. I swear, that rogue rat gets his kicks from inconveniencing me, just because he knows that I can only politely ask him to leave in retort. Because if I put my hands around him, no more job. That's so unfair. They can just fire you for laying your hands on a child, beating the shit out of him. That's so unfair. It fucking sucks. The wee fucker can bring in a megaphone, skateboard around, running amok, hitting other customers in the ankles with his board. Yet, I can only use words when dealing with the situation, because he's a child. He's not a child, he's some kind of fun-sized demon.
It sucks being an adult, and having to use other children to settle disputes by proxy. Because if I drop-kick a child, oh boy!
Screw kids getting too soft. Half of them are armed. I'm afraid of the idea of having these shitheads everywhere I get old, and end up defenseless like a tortoise stuck on its back.
When I get to that point, shoot me in the stomachs!
Why did you just pluralize the word stomach? No reason. Sick! I love all of us so much. Oh, hold on. I think we're near the outskirts of town. You ready to get off? Whoa, Jesus! Oliver, Jesus Christ, I didn't... We're moving a little bit fast, we're still on the tram there, buddy. Well, I'm either laying my eggs here or there. Given the option, I'd rather there. Yeah, plus, I kinda want sole ownership of the footage till the movie's finished. After all, I'm hardly gonna get many butts on seats if some hipster has the whole gory ordeal uploaded for free on PhoneTube, now am I? Wait, is that like... Is that a porn site? Are you happier not knowing? If the answer is yes, it is a porn site, then yeah, I most certainly am. I'll just not specify in that case. Well, now yeah.
Fuck you, now I know which answer is the correct one. Are people going to be aroused by this?
Hey, gotta drag the monster fucker crowd in somehow, right? You're so right, Oliver. You're always so right. Oh, the dog is back.
Aye, me again. Just serving you up with a little final one-time reminder. You can access the menu at any time using the escape key if you need to change any settings or save the game at any time. Also, to make completionist playthroughs easier, I've added this baby at the top of the screen.
Route diverging trace.
It appears every time a route diverging trace occurs, reminding you to save that moment. Means you can reload and get another ending, allowing you to try other endings out without any backpedaling. Thank you, and don't forget, better safe than sorry. Get it? It's funny.
Sup, Jerry?
Ticket, Jerry.
No!
Yes! A deal is a deal, you festive gate blocker. I win.
Why did you? How did you? I didn't think you'd actually... Of course. Of course it'd be Oliver of all people. I reiterate, sup, Jerry? Oliver... Why would you? I don't get what you're insinuating, Jerry. Why on earth would you take him here? I think a better question is, why on earth wouldn't I, dearest Jerry? Oliver, he's got green skin. I know. Isn't it gnarly? Oliver, he's got 6 nipples. 6 for the price of 2. What a bargain! His head is clearly comprised of stolen skins, all stitched together crudely.
Crude? I'd like to see your needle work, ticket man.
You shut up. Oliver, he only asked you here so he can lay his green eggs away on the football grounds. Oh, I know, and I'm totally into it too. I even brought a camera so I can film it in its awe-inspiring oostacular depravity. Dear Lord. Of course. Of course it'd be Oliver of all people who'd be into this. What can I say, Jerry? It's hip to fuck monsters.
Yeah, Jerry.
Now, how about 2 tickets for me and my adoring talent?
The tickets! Cough 'em up, pretty boy!
Fine. That'll be $2 then. Alright! Smile. You ready to go inside? I'm so happy with my name because every time I just imagine that they are smiling. And I love it. He's just so happy. Alright! Encouraging Ape. But nice is only if you hold my moist green hands. I'm so fucking ready. I'll go for the moist green hands. Oh, baby. I think I'm gonna love it. Oh man, I haven't been here in forever. Because of the danger? What? Heck no. Being smushed by a derailed mouse cart and scraped off the ground as a red pancake is exactly how I want to go. When I get old, take me here. The universe will take care of the rest. So, where do you want me to stand? Huh? What do you mean? For the camera, obviously. Oh, for the footage. You are gonna lay your eggs, right?
Well, not now, Oliver.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Alright, how about now?
What, out in the open amongst the common rabble? I think not, pervert.
Sorry. I just presumed, since you're, like, heavily pregnant and whatnot. Okay, how about this? How's about we go frolic, have a groovy time, then you can let me know when you're down for us to get shooting. That sounds quite agreeable, yes. Fun. Very much so.
Yes.
Oh my god, we're having such a good time!
Heck yeah, dude! Groovy!
This is so much fun, I'm having such a good time. Oh my god! I'm watching the fireworks with Jerry Dearest! Yo, dude! Oh, are we filming now? Alright, here's the spot, dude. What do you mean? This is the perfect spot to lay your eggs. Oh, I see. No, listen. Accessible location, spitting distance from the hot dog stand, just off the beaten path enough to be avoided by civilian foot traffic and or ride operators. Thank you for the follow, by the way. The sound alert did not play. That is to be expected at this point. I don't know why it just doesn't play sometimes, but... oh well. Ha! I'm the coolest. And best of all, lots of disturbed dirt for you to use to bury your young in order to conceal them from potential predators. Do I normally lay eggs in water like a frog? I can't remember. Don't call Oliver's efforts embarrassing. Wait, are you an amphibian? I have seldom tried to drown myself, so I'm not certain. Hey, that's fine. I can just pour a couple of 2-liter bottles of cola onto the mound, then it'll be plenty aquatic. Right, then the sun bakes the soda into the mound and it'll get all sticky. How are my kin to survive if they hatch already stuck to the ground? I mean, this location has other perks too. I like good lighting to film with a camera. Oh, I see what this is. You've even got a little stage light set up. Yeah, the stage light. It's very considerate. Oh, come on, it's not like that. No, come on, Oliver's just trying his best to help us. It's just, well... we did make a deal. 1 ticket for 1 filming. Come on, man, don't hold out on me. I don't want to hold out on Oliver, he's awesome. I'll lay them. Oh. Thank you for censoring, yes, thank you. Oh, yo, we did it! Did you get it? Sorry, I almost turned into you. Every oozing second. You also got them all in the hole, even without ample preparation. Very impressive. Thanks, I'm a master of steering my own ass. Years of expertise? You know it, hun. I love the dialogue of this game. I still don't understand, though. Why do you care so much about some biohazardous cinema's closure? Why go to all this trouble? Look, I've truly explained the basics to you already, definitely. The theater is dying due to the rumors about the place being haunted. Those are only rumors? I thought it was confirmed. But it's greater than that, truly. Whoopsie. Our cinema, each and every cinema in fact, is destined to go the way of the dodo at this rate. All cinemas? Oh, what makes you say that? The same reason that video rental stores and the creepy mustachioed dude selling bootleg VHS tapes door to door died out. Spinny disc players? What? No. The internet! Isn't that the cat meme database with porn? Yeah, but now they've got videos. Non-pornographic ones too. They've got entire sites dedicated just to showing movies. And with directors being able to just put their movies straight up on there without even considering physical theaters. Well, why would people leave their own familiar hovels when they could just watch the same movie even cheaper online? So, why do you care? This just sounds like advancement. Evolution. It's more convenient for everyone. It's not like that. The cinema employs me and Mr. Dickens. You could just get a job on one of those sites. You said it yourself. You're technically minded. You'd excel at it. Aha, Microsoft Excel! It's not me that I'm worried about. Oh, Mr. Dickens. It's Mr. Dickens. He's old, set in his ways. He's extraordinarily savvy at running a physical business, but I know he wouldn't bridge the gap. The physical silver screen is all he knows. Truth is, as much as I love the cinema, it's Mr. Dickens that I feel truly indebted to. He's given me so much, taught me so much. He's like a father to me. He told me once that showing movies to the world has been his dream, ever since he was my age. And then he said, I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time. I didn't understand it until just now, but he was talking about cinema, dude. If his dream dies, a part of him does too. I can't allow that to happen. Not sitting down anyway. I know we can get people to come back if we can release something truly engaging. Something new, something people can't find anywhere else. I know people would love to hear a new story, even if it's weird. If it's one they can connect with. Look, this footage. I'm not just asking you to do this for me. I'm asking you to do this for Mr. Dickens and his dream. I know it's a lot to ask, to allow yourself to become vulnerable for a whole town of people who've spurned you, all for a man you've never even met. But maybe you'd understand the importance of dreams like I do. Or maybe you'll do it for me.
A route diverting choice.
You can use the footage, absolutely, Oliver. Dude, Smile. You have no idea how naughty it is to... How happy that... Thank you sincerely. This footage, it's one of a kind. Hell, this footage alone tells a story that I don't think anyone's ever seen before, save you or me. Pity it's so short, though. If this was the whole movie, I'd be set content-wise, but alas, a movie needs to be 40 minutes or longer to even qualify as a feature-length film. We need 40 more minutes of footage? Holy heck. I don't know if an indie short film would drag the same crowds out that a feature-length movie would.
That most certainly is a pickle, yes.
Say, I've got an idea. Okay, so, this is a big thing to ask, but... What if you and I got more footage tomorrow? You know, of you.
Of me?
Yeah. I know it sounds strange, but... The footage of you that I just got is... God's easily the freshest thing I've filmed yet. It's different, that's for sure. You think people want to see more of...
Me?
Absolutely. It's fine if you're not sure yet. You can give me your answer tomorrow. No, I'm sure, Oliver. Absolutely. I'd be honored if you were willing, though. Anyway, you finally make your own way home?
I can't walk! I just shot 5 green bowling balls out of my rear end, Oliver! Far too much astroma!
Oh, right. Sorry. This is true, I can't walk right now. My legs are fucked. Okay, idea. How's about we borrow the discarded bike left over there? I pedal and you ride in the basket. Like E.T.
That sounds agreeable, yes.
I gotta go to... Me. Oh yeah, never mind. It is the morning. I already slept.
Morning, smile. Rise and shine.
Narrate, I'm bored. You just woke up. I know. I do this every day. It's boring to me now.
You eat roadkill daily, but that never seems to lose its appeal.
My protein father. Roadkill's soft and cuddly, dear narrator.
What, dude? Roadkill fur tends to be coarse, matted, and wet from the gutter water you find it in. That's excluding tire tracks, mud, and extruding bones too. Look, if you're so bored,
I can eat roadkill.
You can. But you can also do literally anything else, which I strongly recommend doing instead. Like, you could ride a bicycle. I have the limb coordination of a sentient current, but with limbs. I also like a bicycle. Yeah, that's put a lot of dampener on the aimless cycling plan. Can you draw? I like to think of myself as somewhat of an artist. A cultured beast. a connoisseur of gravels and poisonous berries. Okay, about that. Your gut seems to be accustomed to gravel, but you shouldn't eat every wild berry you find. If I end up living to 35 in human years, then I haven't lived right.
But I gotta live long for Oliver.
I want to feel the wind in my body, hair, sample all the poisonous berries.
Right, so outdoors is out because you will succumb to the temptations of any nearby toxic berries that you happen to saunter past.
So, backup plan. Oliver wishes to finish filming his bizarre cinematic opus today. You could always, I don't know, help him do exactly that. That sounds like Everett. What's in it for me? I don't know, what do you most crave from this drab cosmic orb that you're confined to?
Why, love, of course.
Well, this seems like a no-brainer then. It does? Of course! Oliver's clearly head over heels for you.
Oh my god.
Perhaps he could even loathe you. Ah, gasp! And if he doesn't, well, think about if the movie does well. You'd get so much moolah and royalties. Why, I'm sure everyone you'd meet would pretend to love you. Wow, that sounds superb! Now it wouldn't be real love. Silence, disembodied cricket. I've made my mind up. To the cinema we go. Away!
I was gonna go see Oliver anyway. Hi, Chloe. Welcome in. Hi, I'm gonna go home. I hope you're having a good day. And I hope your day's been bad. This game is fucking fantastic. And I'm romancing Oliver.
What the dickens?
Oh my god, are we gonna meet Mr. Dickens? I love this game. This is fantastic. Hey, hey, hey! Are you enjoying the game so far? It's so fucking good. I love this game. Fuck, my headphones. Smile. My amusing ghoulish life companion! How fareth thee on this fine spring morning? Oh, the fine of seeing you. You. Fuck, my throat. That sounded awful. Oh my god, Oliver. Yeah, I'm romancing Oliver. He's wonderful. Hubba hubba. Okay, not sure what that came out of my receiver. I've never said that before in my life. We should say hubba hubba, Ma. Please don't tell anyone that I'm like this. Look, honestly, hubbas and whatnot aside, I'm just super stoked to see you. That little demon! He's... It's little fucking Billy in it. Little Billy, I beseech you! Could you please go bother literally anyone else in Dialtown today?
Well, yes, I could, which is what makes this all the more special.
I swear to phone god, you low center of gravity hobgoblin. Oh my, little Billy is evil? He fucking is. I'm kind of a hubba hubba kind of guy myself. I need to say hubba hubba ma, that's awesome. Hubba hubba. Stupid iPad kid, he watches Skibbity Toilet. What's my voice again?
So, what you gonna do about— oh fuck, I've turned into Wendy old bag. What you gonna do about it, huh? You can't physically attack me, plaid daddy. Not unless you want to get sentenced to life on the electric chair.
Smile! I implore you. Murder him with your bare hands. I'll back up your alibi, please.
Alright, enough. Scram, you hooded gremlin.
Or what?
Come on, man, you know I'll cartwheel kick you in your formless gonads.
Fine, fine. I've got some weird looking bugs I found under my dad's mattress to fry under my magnifying glass anyway. Ciao, bozos.
Oliver, shouldn't he be in school right now?
Is this one of those fabled weekend ends? Wicked ends the old ones prophesized about.
I love that you gave Ginji a posh voice. I mean, I don't know how it happened, but it just... I had to give the Luke at me a voice. It was just... too much was going on. Also, my guy's name's Smile. I'll probably give different voices to the different, main characters. This guy's Smile. And then for the whoever we next romance, I'll have a different name and a different voice. But right now,
This is Smile.
nah, as far as I know, little Billy got suspended recently for turning the staircase in his school into a makeshift water slide.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
He didn't use water for the fluid part of the water side, Clyde.
Juvie would be too good for him. He needs to be government contained.
Thanks for scaring him off, by the way. Smile is the best name, yeah. I love it. It makes everyone just not say anything. They just smile at me. That one, he scares me. Look, my headphones. Anything for you, Oliver. Anything you say? So, I take it that you are indeed willing to assist me in filming the groovy feature-length picture, then?
I'm willing to direct a movie with you if that's what you mean.
It was indeed what I meant, yes. Oh, by the way, Mr. Dickens should be passing this here counter any moment, and I'm gonna ask him to relieve me from my post so we can finish filming the movie. Oh, I'm about to meet Mr. Dickens?
Anything I need to know before I make a fool out of both myself and of you?
Specifically, yeah, there is one thing actually. I might need you to back me up on an itty-bitty fib of mine.
A fib? What do you take me for, Oliver? A scoundrel?
I can't get mad at Oliver.
Hell yeah, man, I love setting times of fucking LIE.
Hey now, I don't exactly see this as a barefaced lie per se. More of a subtle, less blatant lie.
Then spill the beans, man. What's up?
So, like, I haven't really been as honest with Mr. Dickens about the progress of the film as I should have. Watching this game with your voices is so fun. It's because I'm having fun with it. I think if I'm having fun with voices, then it sounds fun. See if I'm more enjoyable?
He thinks it's basically finished, doesn't he?
Wow, right in the money. You should be a green diviner of some sort. Say, any idea what next week's winning lottery numbers might be?
Bold of you to assume I can count.
You do know that, say, 6 is larger than 3, right?
Yeah, and a million is like between 4 and 18.
I suppose it's between 4 and 18 billion.
Ah, me egghead.
Oh, shit. Look, Groovy, here he comes. Oh my god, he's a fucking telephone box. How can I be more posh than... Fuck. I made Smile the most posh that he could be.
Jolly ho, gents.
Fuck, this is just Edgeworth.
Bloody fine afternoon, innit?
Innit? Oh, right then. I believe introductions are in order. Smile. This is my groovy mentor, employer, and good pal, Ebenezer Dickens.
Charmed! Fuck, that is just fucking Smile's voice!
Mr. Dickens, Smiles is my green friend. I don't know which of these is worse. Hello, Mr. Dickens. No, that seems like it's hitting on him. I want to hit on Oliver. Oh, right. I mean...
Oliver, my boy. Tut. You assured me that you wanted the rest of the evening of strictly cinematography for a...
I do, Mr. Dickens.
Oh, very well. As long as we have a finished flick by the end of this evening, everything should be right as rain. Oh, speaking of... You did tell me that the movie is nearing completion, did you not, Oliver?
Oh, of course, sir. Progress has been as gnarly as can be. One more day of filming is all we'd need, I reckon.
Jolly good say, my boy. Because I'm afraid that our utilities bill are beyond due, and I don't know how much longer we can keep the show running.
How long have those bills been on your desk?
A few weeks, at the very least.
Yikes.
How do you still have electricity in here? Well, you see, old chum, if you take a good hard gander at the ceiling,
Oh, nice.
you may notice that I've merely strung lanterns up from the rooftop. Are those fireflies in the lanterns? Kerosene is out of budget, I'm afraid, old top.
Oh, top. No, sir, I'm a bottom.
Well, this is grim. But this movie might just bring the people back. And if it doesn't, we'll just have to close our doors for the rest of time eternal. No pressure, lads.
Right, we'd better get to work then, since there's just so much at stake. The fireflies are so silly. Everything about this game is so silly, Chloe. We're phones!
Say, Oliver, before you go, could you hastily fetch my pocket watch from my desk? I assure you, it'll take but a jiffy.
You bet, Mr. Dickens. One portable clock and a string coming up.
Now then. It would seem that you and I have a solitary movement together.
Oh, fuck.
Do you always send Oliver to fetch things for you, like a servant? Not at all, not at all. I apologize profusely for the deceit, but my pocket watch is presently in my pocket.
Oh no.
What? I merely orchestrated this momentary interruption in order for us to have a brief moment to speak. About what? Well, you see, I wanted to ask you to take good care of my boy Oliver. You see, I once had a family, but alas, my wife is no longer of this world, and my own sons have all left the nest, so to speak. Well, dude, you have a nest too? Somehow I feel as though you may be referring to a literal nest rather than a figurative one.
Don't be daft. Me, a nest?
Look, I'm not here to judge your past or even Oliver's choice of acquaintances. For your information, we are a little more than just acquaintances. Yes, perhaps. Look, Oliver's a young man. It is his time to make his own place in the world. Forge his own future, carve his own frontiers, and all that developmental riffraff. Oliver is much like myself, in that he once had a family but no longer does. Sometimes fate compels two people to stick together. Perhaps you and Oliver were fated to cross paths, just as he and I were.
I mean, these are both good.
So you're saying it's destiny, baby? Perhaps not. After all, who are you and I to dictate what the stars wish to see? I find that the worth of one's life is often measured by the strength of the bonds one holds. And the measure of the wildest dreams too, perhaps. Because what is life without purpose, without a drive? Tell me, lad, do you have a dream? I wanna be rich and bang smoking hot babes and race fast cars!
Gravel's also good, but that one's just too good to pass up.
Well, aren't we ambitious? My dearest apologies, but alas, I must be the bearer of bad news. You will likely not find what you're looking for today, assisting Oliver. But you may just find something else that you didn't know you needed. Wisdom, perhaps. A new lease on life.
Gravel. I love gravel, so yummy.
Fuck wisdom, I am a hedonistic baby! I suppose I could try empathy out for a change. Might be, fine. Lad, all I'm asking is that you do your best to encourage Oliver, raise his spirits should they falter, and ensure that he finishes his film. By any means necessary! Short of removing his fingers with a pair of bolt cutters, perhaps.
Uh-oh. Is that foreshadowing? Is that foreshadowing?
Can do, sir.
Superb! That's just what I like to hear.
Rightio, Ollie's back, baby. Mr. Dickens, I scoured your desk, moved all your papers, but alas, there was nary a watch to be found.
Oh, would you look at that? My pocket watch was in my pocket this whole time. I should have figured since that's where its own name indicates it ought to be. My, what a bumbling fool you have for an employer. Now, toddle off you two.
Come on. We've got to send him at a save. Smile. Alright, off we pop then. See you, Mr. Dickens.
Right, cheerio then.
Wait, I'm kind of curious what the second option was. Or I could have talked to Mr. Dickens more. Oh well. Well, that went about as well as I could have expected. Kudos on mostly not speaking. That was an extremely strategic move on your part.
Thanks. I pride myself on being able to respect authority and take directions.
Well, that's great to hear. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Don't tell me what to do.
Right.
Alright, so what now?
Well, if we're making a movie about you, then what we need is lore. Oh my god, we need lore.
Law?
Oh, you know. Info about you. Story content. Something for the audience to chew over.
Horse check is Dewey. Are we going for gasps or pants sweating?
Pal, if you have something gnarly enough to make our audience shit themselves, I'd love to see it. Alright, I'm glad that they clarified because I couldn't tell if pants sweating meant like something scary or something erotic.
You sure do say the word gnarly a lot, don't you?
Thanks, I think so too. What we need is something truly wretched to hook our captive viewers in. Something extraterrestrial, perhaps.
Are you calling me an alien?
Did I or did I not wheel you home yesterday on a bicycle while you sat hunched in the basket? They did, oh my god, they really did go there.
Ah, damn it.
Alright, so I kinda wanted to ask, and don't take this personally. Are you some kind of funky alien? Like, what exactly are you? Oopsie. No! I'm so sorry, Oliver. I didn't mean to. I just clicked accidentally. I was trying to skip your text so that I could give you an answer, but then I think I clicked one that said that's personal. Okay, fine. I guess you gotta give a little before folks just volunteer that sort of info. Just between you and me, I'm totally a human.
You sure don't act like one.
And hey, maybe that's why you and I are such kindred spirits. We're kinus from another genus, bro.
Die.
Maybe once the movie's done, we can revisit that idea. You know, all we need is something that'll really hit home.
Home.
Smile. Are you?
Come to my domicile.
To your
Tent. Come to my tent.
Wait, you're inviting me into your tent?
If we want strange cookie lore to make friend and foe like shit their britches, my tent is likely our ace in the hole.
Radical. Let us make haste then.
Welcome to Casa de la Mime. Feel free to piss anywhere that isn't my box bed.
I will instantly reclaim it via fetid, red urine stream if I must.
So if you do shit in the corner, do wipe before sitting down on any surfaces. I'm not an animal after all.
Whoa. This game is fucking rancid. I'm in your lair. Eee. I mean, like... Yeah, alright. This is like gnarly and junk, I guess.
Play it cool all you want, you're not above wiping, like I said.
I'm trying to romance Oliver, right? Be absolute besties.
You're doing a adorably poor job of hiding your excitement.
Oh, shucks. I mean, it's just really intriguing, you know? This game absolutely is rancid, I love it. I might have to go quickly, because I've finished... Oh wait, no, I haven't finished it. There's slight more. Now I'm finished with my water. I don't think, no, I don't have any more water anywhere else. So I might quickly go downstairs and get more water. I don't know how much longer we're going to be streaming, because at this rate, I'm having such a good time that I don't want to stop. I feel like we're going to finish this chapter, even if it does take like 5 hours. I don't know, maybe not. But I feel like this is as good a time as any to get water, so I'll be right back, I think, yeah.
Bobby Fulbright.
Alright, be right back. See you in like, maybe a while, because my legs are fucked, so it's gonna take me a while to get up and down the stairs, or down and up the stairs, rather. Alright, be right back. Alright, I now have water. I went downstairs, I got warm water, so this should help with my throat even more. It's just really intriguing, you know? Yes, back. Hi, Chloe, I'm back. Yummy water, it's very good. You have no idea how long I've been wondering exactly what your lair looked like, you know? We've only known each other.
You mean for the last 36 hours or so?
Yup, and boy, what a day and a half that was. So, alright, I'm now in fact brandishing my camera, so... let's get to filming then.
Right, so, what should I be doing? Do you want me to do a dance?
Well, is it a good dance?
No, it is not.
Alright, scratch that then. Oh, hey, maybe we should record some more some actor commentary for like the press release and junk.
I don't see why not.
But I'm so shy. My lifestyle is
Atypical!
Do I have to speak?
I don't see why not.
Epic! Let's get her done then.
You what up?
Can you state your name for the camera, sir?
Yummy.
Ah, I see. Let's move on from the commentary idea, maybe. Move on to something that doesn't place my pricey equipment anywhere near that mug of yours.
Yes, fair. So what now, Chief?
I guess you could just act candid.
Canid? Canid. Like a dog.
He did the microphone, no. Listen, he's having a grand old time.
The only dog I know particularly well is also a man and a hobo. And God.
I feel like that bat was more important, yeah, the God part. Yeah, don't act like him. People cross the street to avoid him. You don't like God? It was wonderful. The dude begs for change when he can just conjure matter at will. That's peak laziness.
You gotta marvel at that hustle, though.
Look, just do whatever you normally do when you're at home for an extended period of time, okay?
You mean slumbering and waiting for the inevitable disappointment of tomorrow? I take it full nudity might be a touch too lewd.
You are fully nude right now. It's getting me sweaty.
Sorry, do you want me to put a sock over my penis? You're just making me sweatier. Don't yell, there's sleeping swanlings nearby.
Sorry. God, this is devolving into a romantic comedy.
Maybe we should just film one of those then.
Oh God, we're already muddled up and directionless.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know, is a directionless director a bad thing?
Oh, those words sound similar. This must be duh. Alliteration is the soul of motto, as I always say.
Look, I don't know. What exactly is our cinematic vision here?
Wasn't it to make audiences shit themselves?
Right, exactly. But I can't personally vouch for having ever shat myself from sheer empathy alone, you know?
Speak for yourself.
Ah, balls, I wasn't filming, and that was a perfect punchline. Can you say that again so I can record it, please?
Sorry, but I can't remember what I said 5 seconds ago at any given moment.
Even what you said just there?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm struggling to remember who you are.
Oliver. The name's Oliver? Did he ever tell us his name? I swear they just said it in his text box. I work at a dilapidated cinema. I'm a total hunk. We're kinda dating, kinda filming a movie right now.
I have no reason not to believe any of that.
Right. Groovy. Glad to hear it.
Glad to hear what?
Note to self. Feeding. Smile. Lines in intervals of exactly 5 seconds may increase authenticity of his line delivery, as he'll almost definitely think this script is happening for real.
What was that?
Nothing. You know, scratch that. Maybe we should get some funky environment shots and then move to another location. Speaking of funky, we should use each setting to its advantage, and this setting screams oddity to me.
So, you want me to scream oddity aloud?
Nah, that's hardly groovy storytelling. Isn't the rule show don't tell?
So you do want me to do the dance or not?
Look, I like you, Smile. I like you a lot. But something tells me that if you do the dance, our relationship will be fundamentally altered because of it.
You think it'd tear our bond asunder, or instantly turn it hypersexual?
Depends on how I react, honestly. No. We need something that utilizes the uniqueness of this setting. You think you could whip up something gnarly to show to the camera?
I don't know, man, even to feet.
With cautious hesitation, I urge you to continue.
Well, I've probably got a clean-ish sock somewhere around here. Ah, here we go. Me only sock. Don't mind the hole, I added that myself. Let my scabs breathe.
Man, that is gnarly. Say, where's the other one anyway? Did you lose it?
No, I found this one.
Man, this is prime biopic content. I fucking love the music. Can you tell me about your parents, please? Gotta get that origin story outlined.
What if I don't remember my parents?
Well, we could work the orphan angle.
Is being an orphan fun?
Trust me, it's not. Take it from me, losing your parents is the most fun you'll ever have. Well, I guess I just had an odd experience. Most people have a grand old time with it. You get to eat gruel.
I do love free gruel. Nah, I'll just make something up. The orphan sticks too cliche. We're going for originality, aren't we?
Originality and or making a bathtub-sized wad of solid cash, yes.
I'll just make up something tragic on the spot.
Alright then, ready when you are.
My name is...
Smile.
I'm so happy. I was born and raised in an impressive shoe factory. Day in and day out, I manufactured shoes for feet I would never even sniff.
Okay, odd criteria for tragedy, but go on.
The shoes themselves were made out of poverty.
Okay, we get it. Your life sucks. Give us new information.
I slept in a gigantic pair of cloaks made for an ogre in Denmark.
What era is this set in?
You say that as if there were ever ogres in Denmark. Does the timeline matter?
I suppose not.
Besides, have you ever been to Denmark?
Not specifically, no.
See, you can't say crud then. For all you know, ogres are real and Denmark isn't.
That doesn't sound correct, but I don't have enough data to refute it.
Plus, the ogres erect constantly.
Okay, no.
No, not the ogre, damn it. Is nothing sacred to you? It's ogre law, pal. I will not allow you to tarnish my vision. The ogre dung stays.
Okay, look, not to sound rude, but this is not working.
Is it too out there?
Out there? Pal, I'm having weird thoughts about the ogre now, and I'm getting all sweaty, and I'm honestly worried that you've awakened something in me, and I don't like it. The soundtrack is amazing. Too bad it's a really should be on Spotify. I absolutely should.
Oh, boo-hoo! Did someone get sweaty from visualizing ogre weenus?
Let us never think about this fabricated origin story again, thank you.
How's the film gonna start, then?
Maybe we just need to start later in the story?
Will the audience get what happened previously without context?
Do you have context that will explain why a hexanippled isopod person with green skin and a head made out of an array of stitched together fabrics and skins is walking around?
Right, let's just not bring the notion up then. I'm sure we can leave that for a potential sequel or something.
Radical, let's. Alright, so after you left, whatever nondescript location you happen to have crawled out of, where'd you end up?
Most of what happened next is a bit of a blur. But I do remember one place from my past. Captivity.
Wait, were you in prison?
Yes, but I wasn't actually referring to people prison.
People prison?
You know, jail for humans. Human jail.
Well, yeah, of course I'm in human jail. Where else could you possibly mean? Ah, right. You meant flamingo jail.
Feast your eyes, Oliveman. The big house.
You certain this is a good place to set your tragic past?
You don't think captivity is tragic enough?
It's kinda hard to be truly bummed out while sitting next to a tapper.
So telling me, if you got excruciatingly bad news,
Define excruciatingly bad.
let's say you find out your third pet rock was swept up in a tornado.
Okay, that'd be absolutely heart-wrenching. Continue.
If you found out about this while outside the tapir enclosure, would the mere presence of a nearby tapir really soften the blow much?
I think it'd really hit once I'm out of the visual.
Bullshit! The tapir would do naught to comfort you, and you...
Oh. Theo Raw Russell Belt Adventurer. What the golly?
What's this I hear? The roar of adventure, mayhaps? Oh god, not you.
Smile.
My featherless bipedal green friend, you returned at last.
I have not returned. I merely came back to this location temporarily.
You returned! Okay, I'm back. Bully the light then, I say.
Hey, sorry to interject. Doting kind of boyfriend of Smile here. How's it hanging?
Egads, another specimen! I was originally American, but then I said egads. Hello, my equally featherless but decidedly less green friend. Fuck, I'm turning into Smile, everyone is Smile! What brings you to my wondrous sanctum of miscellaneous beasts and other foul monstrosities today?
Theoraw's evil, he always says bully to that. Oh no! He's evil? That's his catchphrase? No! Oh, nothing much, sir. I'm just documenting Smile. We're producing a groovy movie about his life together.
My, what a thrilling notion. You know, Sonny, in a way our goals are very much aligned. The sacrifices we make, just dedicating our very lives solely to documenting the most noble of beasts. So the public may know that terrible ferocity.
Yeah, it's groovy.
Very groovy, yes. Bully do that. Oh god, they're mingling! You know what I think would be a truly stupendous idea, my lad. Well, we should exchange information, comrade, to strengthen both of our dossiers.
Hell yeah, that sounds gnarly. I'm sure you have.
Oh hell no, all of you can't possibly fraternize with the enemy. The enemy? Monsieur, I am just a humble documentarian, not unlike your dear Fez partner. And I must say I do admire your choice in hardware, my dear friend.
Likewise, sir. Say, how'd you like to be in our film, mister? Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You mean to say you haven't heard of me? I'm sure Oliver doesn't read mustachioed assholes monthly, Theo.
I've actually finished every issue from 1995 onward, for your information.
My boy, I am Theodore Russell Belt, famed adventurer, explorer, documentarian, and zoom master. And yes, I would simply adore the opportunity to appear in your film as a primary source of zoological hogwash.
This is a development for sure! Say, for purely cinematographical reasons, do you have any baby photos of Smile?
I'm afraid Smile was no longer juvenile when he found his way into our spurnful clutches. But I do have some photos of him au natural.
Well, like naked? I think I'm naked now.
Theo, you wouldn't!
Oh, that's hardly that scandalous. Smile's naked right now. Wait, how long have I been...
Ah, drat, you're correct, my friend. That being said, you ought to see the angle I snapped in number 4.
Now I'm curious.
The angle leaves very little to the depraved imagination.
May I see...
Oliver, a word, please.
Oh, I think we gotta... We'll be right back, okay?
Do return, yes. I have yet to show you the photos of a Smile riding on his old tricycle after all. They're so wonderfully ill-fitting. Tremendously gawkable, yes.
Say, are you doing okay? You kind of flipped your lid back there.
Yeah, well, duh. You were chit-chatting with my former captor.
Oliver, I can't believe you would do this to me. Yeah, sorry, I realize how that might have just looked. But, hey, he said he wants to be in the movie, isn't that—
If you put him in it, I walk. Unless you, like, put devil horns on him and dub his footage to make him say dumb shit.
You know, that does give me a groovy segue into the golden question. The golden question? Well, yeah, we gotta consider villainy. He's the villain. He's trying to capture me again. That's the plot of the movie. He's trying to capture me, but I just want to lay my eggs. And then at the end, I walk free and I lay my eggs.
I'm flattered, but I doubt I have it in me to be a supervillain. I'm saying we have to consider a life of crime. Right, I'm sold. We just need a gun, a getaway ride. I suggest a large, sturdy dog. Nearly an old woman shall be shared for a more combined muggling growl. Spared, not shared.
No granny mugging. We're discussing cinema. What I meant to ask was, is our movie gonna have some kind of maniacal villain?
Don't most stories have villains?
Yeah, I mean, most successful stories tend to have some kind of hurdle for the protagonist to overcome, you know? There's very seldom character development to be had in merely living around, vegetating in trash after all.
Oh, don't you want to join me in the trash, holding hands?
Okay, maybe that can't be an entire scene, but I could squeeze it in somehow to excuse us shooting it, maybe.
Gay!
Well, but does that truly sound like the makings of a compelling story to you?
Maybe I gotta overcome something first. So my debauchery feels deserved, or even earned.
You might just be onto something.
Well, what's the alternative?
Well, back on the villain train. It is a fact that almost every story has a grand antagonist of some kind. All action comedies have bad guys after all.
That must be it then. After all, action comedy is the artsiest genre.
I'm telling ya, all great stories have antagonists.
Right, most real-world love stories feature mother-in-laws.
Yeah, now you're getting it. What you need is a nemesis.
Who could that be?
Well, wouldn't Theodore seem like an obvious candidate?
Nah, I don't want him in my story at all.
That's fair. I don't know, man. Ground yourself. Think about how hammy that dude is. He'd bring a lot of gnarly energy to the role.
And give him the satisfaction. Hard pass.
Well, alright. You pitch a villain then. Who do you see as the villain of your story? God.
Take it, Jerry!
Jerry? Seriously? Him?
Yeah. He always cock-blocks me when I try to enter the fun fair. Getting custody visits to see my hatchlings is gonna be a nightmare.
But, I mean, is Jerry really the defective villain of your personal story? He's kinda just a poor dude who's trying to do the one task that helps him put bread on the table.
He thwarts me, Oliver! He's a thwarter, damn it!
I'm sure he doesn't exactly relish in that, though. God, I really love Thwarting's smile.
I don't know. In my head, he's pretty thwarty. Salutations. Might you need some assistance? No! We've got it all under control, Theo. Hold thine self from our proximity, thanks. Righto, bully to that then. I say we just have you prance around in spandex and call it a day.
Okay, that's a deal breaker.
Why? What's wrong with spandex?
You do not want to see how the first incarnation of this movie turned out.
This is your second attempt at this? That sounds like something you should have mentioned sooner.
I was hoping that if I pretended that it never happened, eventually I'd just forget. I can still hear the stretching of spandex against my groin in my nightmares.
Ah, sorry to hear that. In mine, it's just the familiar screams. Far less emotionally complicated.
Ah, hell, maybe this is pointless. I mean, can we really reduce the struggle depicted in a complex narrative down to a single antagonist? What if the true villain was...
Society!
I'm not sure that a film we're trying to market to the general public should be about how unpleasant the target audience is.
Nah, hear me out. Maybe it's people's perception of me.
I can't see it because I'm me, of course. And you can't see it because it's a view you don't happen to share.
Huh, maybe you're right. You think we need some complicated exposition shots? Fuck it, I'll just start the movie with a paragraph of Comic Sans text and a solid color background. With the exposition out of the way, we can just focus on the actiony stuff.
Oh, see, there's the issue. Define action, because technically decomposing is an action.
Let's say general movement / activity.
Yeah, now that's not me.
Oh, come on, surely there's some way we can use this groovy set to her. Oh! What we need is the footage of her daring escape. It's the ideal action narrative point, the missing link. Huh? How's about we ask Theo for the CCTV footage?
Firstly, let's never speak to him again, that's my suggestion.
Look, my headphones. Right, and secondly,
I might have coated the lens of the nearest camera to my enclosure with silly putty.
What? Why did you...
To cover my tracks, of course.
Oh, right. Duh. Didn't Theo notice that you were missing, though?
Nah, I just left a burlap sack of potatoes in my bed.
Wow, this place really is. A sneaky lemur or particularly crafty dingo could get out of here no problem.
Where do you think I got the idea?
Huh. Okay, so crazy suggestion here. What if you entered one of the nearby enclosures and I just filmed you climbing out, all willy-nilly? We could totally just slap a camera overlay onto it, pass that off as your... actual daring escape.
Wouldn't that be fake, though?
You realize that almost every movie is just people lying on camera, right? Would audiences believe...
Oh, forgery, though?
Would audiences believe anything we've filmed so far?
Right, so, let's do this.
Right, excellent. So, to our left, the noble alpaca enclosure. Sound good to you? Don't they spit? You spit. Right, but it's cute when I do it.
Alright, so what's in front of us then?
Judging from the cardboard cutout, emu.
Right, that's not ideal.
Experience the emu. I've been closer to an emu than I have been to an alpaca, admittedly. They're kind of like feathered dinos.
Swans are also feathered dinos, in fairness.
Right, but imagine a man-sized swan. With a gun for a head.
Right, I've had enough.
We were fools for thinking to weaponize them. If another emu war kicks off, we'll be annihilated. Oh my god, route diverging choice? I don't care. Where? Oh no. I'm not saving. That's for the losers. Lame people. The red one kind of implies that it's gonna be scary and bad, right? I kinda like that. I'm kinda dangerous. Save your game? I can't. In case. Fine, I'll save it. First save of the game. Let's heck and go. I'll hop into the alpaca enclosure.
Right, I'm in. You're recording, men?
I sure am. Yes, sirree.
Great, we've got the establishing shot. Now I've just got to...
Oh no!
Oh, an alpaca. Hey.
Oh no.
Oh, many alpaca circling around me.
Hey, Smile. Those alpacas don't look too happy to...
Ah, shit. I feel as though death may be imminent.
Maybe you shouldn't have entered the enclosure housing creatures with meat grinders for heads.
Yeah, but I thought the... Oh, wait! Llamas! Llamas have got pan flutes for heads. Oh, what a comical mix-up on my part.
Dude, I think those things are waiting to tear limb from limb and grind your flesh to a pulp.
Whoops, silly me. Sorry for the hold-up, boys. Please be gentle.
I died? Well, I'm glad that I saved. The ending where you get mauled to death by alpacas? Oh no. Thanks, Chloe, for advising me to save, because I wasn't gonna save. I was so dead set on not saving. I was so ready to not save. You have no idea how close I was to not save and jump in the alpaca pit. I would have been so sad if I died.
Emus! Alright, it's time to take the plunge.
Styles right about Reddit being dangerous and scary.
Alright, I've made contact with the soil. I seem to be in some uncharted land, a new frontier.
You're in the emu enclosure.
Yes. You getting this?
Yeah, you look generally lost.
Outstanding, yes. What now?
Well, if this is your daring escape, I guess the next step for you is to take his, you know, escape.
Right. How do I do that?
Well, oh right, the ground dips, don't it?
Well, yeah. Of course it's deeper on the inside. If I could climb out from the inside, Nemo could jump it, no problem.
This is certainly a mild predicament. I could always just open the zookeeper door and let you out.
That wouldn't look very cinematic.
Does any of this?
Alright, point made, now let me up.
Oh no.
Oliver! Oliver, you getting this?
If this is the emu that's now located right before you, then yes, I'm very much getting this.
Oliver, am I in?
D-A-N. Fuck, how do I spell that word? J. E-Y?
Do you think it's aggressive?
I think it's an emu.
Oliver, this is no joke. Need I remind you of the Great Emu War? Emus have won 100% of all wars they fought with mankind.
One war,
And they kicked our asses. This one has a G, U,
X. It seems docile enough.
We are what seldom changes, Fezman.
Alright, I'll get the gate open in a moment. Don't do that. The emu will walk out.
Oh god, it's just standing there, menacingly.
I somehow doubt that emus are capable of malicious...
Oliver, I think it's attempting to trap me here.
You could step around it.
Oliver, I think the emu is working with Theodore.
Dude, just step around.
Oliver, I must duel for my freedom.
Hold on. I gotta get this on camera. Right, camera's in focus. Well, you punched an emu.
I slew it for my freedom, Oliver. A worthy sacrifice.
Pal, you barely dented the damned emu. You first just got absorbed into one of its many feathery flesh folds. I mean, yeah, groovy. This is good stuff. Dude, this footage is top notch. This is totally the last piece of footage we needed. Harry's in the hole.
You really think so?
I mean, It might be kind of hard to portray the footage as a heroic moment since the raw footage is just heartbreaking footage of assaulting a massive but docile cotton ball with legs. But I'm sure with a few jump cuts, some borrowed shots from Stanley Donaldson's Attack of the Emus, I can string something compelling together. So that's it. Yeah, I think we're done here. Damn, feature-length movie right there. To be frank, I'm a bit worried that Theodore Russellbelt might press charges against us, considering you just assaulted one of his specimens.
Oh, please, he loves punching animals. I'm sure he punches emus constantly. Fucking invite him to the premiere. He'd adore this trash.
Right. Okay, I guess that's one guaranteed patron for opening night. Man, am I pumped to get this movie finished. Abso-heckin-lutely stoked. I gotta get back to the cinema. Get to editing this for tomorrow night. I am not gonna be getting any sleep tonight. But hey, I'm sure if I go long enough without sleep, I'll be too out of it to feel the impending string of failure, right? Huh.
Hey, before you go, I wanted to ask you something.
Oh, shoot. What's on the cards, my groovy dude?
So the cinema's like definitely haunted, alright?
Allegedly definitely haunted, yeah. Why?
Has anyone, ever died in the building during its operation?
Oh, now that you mention it. Yeah, there might have been an incident or two. Nothing out of the ordinaries, though.
Uh-huh.
Big Bertha might have flattened the last projectionist who performed maintenance on her.
Flattened!
Rolled right over him, yeah. Turned him into a red pancake.
That's... Oh wait, did you say incidental too? Like plural?
Yeah. Big Bertha also kind of tore another maintenance guy's arm off. Then flattened him, when that didn't kill him. When in doubt, flatten the repair guys, they say.
Who said that, Oliver?
There was also the time Big Bertha rolled through the wall of the projection room and flattened some of the audience. Rolled right over him.
Oliver, I am horrified! That doesn't sound right.
Hey now, Big Bertha's our pride and joy. Mr. Dickens did right, splurging on a beautiful second-hand antique projector.
Second-hand? Ham?
Yummy ham.
Second-hand? Who sold him the machine?
A friendly witch doctor who was hosting a yard sale.
Dude, the cinema's 100% haunted.
In your opinion,
It is definitely haunted.
let's just agree to disagree.
No, let's not!
Right then, I'll be off. Oh, parting such sweet sorrow. But, hey, I'll see you at the premiere tomorrow. Right? Oops.
Provided I don't need to buy a ticket, of course.
I don't know what I picked, but I think I picked yes. Perish the thought, friendo. I'll even scoop up some floor corn for you to scarf down if you come.
Right, sailed! See you then, partner. Boy, what a day. You punched the goddamn emu! I did it for Oliver, goddammit. For cinema itself. I mean, did you though? Did you really? And what's that supposed to mean, bub? I mean, are you really certain that this movie is going to achieve anything other than being a resounding flop? Well, Oliver has faith in it, so... You know, I do too. Oliver also has complete faith in the quality cinema he works at, in fairness. Faith is good though. Religion has been historically kind of popular. He's relying on a miracle though. It's blind faith. I get that the air in that place is practically opaque, but he doesn't seem to see any further than his own dial pad. But he's not doing this for himself. He's doing this for Mr. Dickens. Do you think that Mr. Dickens really believes in Oliver? I am sure he does. I mean, he's given Oliver so much, right? Right, so it's completely in character of him to indulge Oliver and give him a last-ditch attempt to save the cinema, knowing he'll lose nothing if the movie flops. I'm sure Mr. Dickens just doesn't have the heart to tell Oliver that it's pointless. Alright, you disembodied destroyer of dreams. What's your point then, eh? What do you want me to do? I don't know. Maybe try to temper all of his expectations at the premiere tomorrow. You can let him down gently, so he has time to come to terms with his inevitable failure. Is that the right thing to do? Part of loving someone is being honest, even when you know they won't want to hear it. You really should have a discussion with him about the finished movie. Remind him of his other prospects, that everything will be okay when, if the movie flops, on account of it being weird and low budget. Ah, what's the use? Go to sleep, you lummox. You can think some more about this tomorrow. I agree with that sentiment fully, minus the thinking later bit. Good night, my ethereal maiden. Wait, I'm not a girl! Yes.
Oh my god, is this the premiere? Holy heck.
Whoa. I'm honestly surprised. Seems the premise actually drawing attendees. Like, actual live people. Instead of what exactly? Homunculi? Emu? I meant instead of nobody turning up.
So many people? Yeah, oh my god, so many people are here for the premiere.
I expected an honest to phone god town-wide no-show.
But alas, town-wide expectation.
Oliver's gonna be so famous, he is, and I'm gonna be so famous. I'm the star of the show after all, the lead actor.
I guess my advertising campaign worked wonders then. I doubt your writing come to Oliveman premiere on condom wrappers and slipping them into random strangers' pockets got very many of these people to come here.
You never know, it could've.
Yeah, but you're kind of really illiterate. Most of Dialtown probably can't read hieroglyphics. If those pyramid dudes could read them, I'm sure the modern man can. Uh-huh. You should go inside. Speak to Oliver.
Yes, go I shall. Yes.
Olive man!
Hey, Smile. I'm super stoked that you actually came. Very groovy.
I always do.
Was that? That was some kind of euphemism, right? Oh. It was like come as in like... I come as in like the... Right. But, yeah. I meant I always do as in like... I would always, like... I wouldn't break my promise to you or something like that, but... Haha, come. Yeah, it's... Haha, come. Very funny. Yes. You doing okay, man? You seem generally disheveled. Oh, you know, I'm running on roughly 0 hours of sleep.
Moby? Did you stay up all night working on the movie?
I sure as heck did, yeah.
Oliver, Han, that can't be healthy.
Well, you know what they say. And no pain, no gain.
Oh, Oliver, bodybuilders say that. Are you really gonna take advice from Jack Dude who guzzle raw eggs?
By that token, would I take advice from a green dude who eats literal garbage? Damn!
You know what? Touche. I'd go with the beefcakes on this one.
Wait, I just remembered this history. So many times I've accidentally just completely skipped stuff, I can go back and read it, but I haven't been. Oh well. This movie. Anyone who's curious on stream can, like, go back and look, so it doesn't really matter, you know? Also, speaking of that, this is a really random thing. But it's something that I keep on thinking about, and I don't think I've ever clarified this on stream. There's one specific, when we did, Spooky Jump Scare Mansion Caramel Hospital New Game Plus recently, there was this specific moment with Becca, where she came towards us. And I jumped a little bit, and I was like, oh my god, I wasn't expecting it to be so fast. On the stream, it looks really pathetic. I swear that on my screen, it was like, really, like, she jumped proper into the screen. But there weren't enough frames for the actual stream to pick up, so it looks like nothingness. That's a really random thing, but it's been on my mind for so long. It's really funny. It just looks so pathetic when I, like, jump. but she just doesn't even really approach. It's just an instant game over screen because the OBS isn't recording at 60 FPS. It's my opus. Our opus. You see, at first I thought, hey, this looks kinda cute. Could make this PG-7, add a few dancing CG raccoons. I guess jump scared by nothing. It really does look like it. When I was watching it back, I was like, oh wow, that looks like I'm pathetic.
Ah, small dancing CG creatures. Objectively a fine choice. Go on.
But then I thought, what I need is to think outside of the box. So, me thinketh, what about a story that starts off funny and silly, and then becomes soul-crushingly tragic? But then I thought, what if the movie has no genre? Just a string of raw footage arranged out of order and with ill-fitting music placed over the whole thing. This sounds awesome.
You fell asleep at and/or on your keyboard, didn't you?
That is an interesting theory.
Oh, Oliver.
It's cool though, just... whatever you do, don't tell...
Tell who? Ole, my boy. Boy. Tonight's your big night. Are you ready for the grand premiere, lad?
I sure am, sir.
Marvelous. Simply wonderful. Wondrous, even. I'm right chuffed to see what you've made.
I don't know why, but just chuffed being so big was so funny. Yeah, I'm sure people will find it just dandy, sir.
Not to worry, lad. The movie need only make enough in sales to revitalize my failing enterprise. So, no pressure, lads.
Right, yes, groovy.
Anyway, I must go take my seat, as I don't wish to miss the euphoric magic of the silver screen. Cheerio, lads. Well, he seemed chipper.
Yeah, it's almost like he expects my film to save his failing business. Ha. Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. Oh, hold on. There's a few people behind you in line. We can talk about whatever that is while I'm stocking the reel, okay?
I guess it can wait. Let me just step to one side.
Oh no!
Greetings, my respective first and green friends.
I'm here to attend your dazzling cinematic premiere as a guest of honor.
Stellar, man. Glad to hear it.
Oh, I'm sure you certainly are having a guest as distinguished as the one and only Theodore Roosevelt. Can I murder this guest with my bare hands, hun?
No, not this one. Smile. Alright, that'll be $6. Oh, that's so funny. That'll be $6.99 for a ticket, sir.
Egad, you truly expect me to pay for a ticket at my own red carpet event?
But, Theodore, you weren't actually in the movie.
Correct, but a specimen from my vast array of emus certainly is, yes? I'm here on his behalf while he recovers from his life-threatening injuries.
That emu is fine and you know it.
I know nothing of the sort, I'm afraid.
Listen, Mr. Russell Belt, this isn't personal. Everyone's got to pay for a ticket. This very event is a fundraiser to raise money to keep the cinema open.
Alright, I'll tell you what, my lad. How's about an exchange for a free ticket into your screening? I give you free and unrestricted access to the zoo.
But isn't entry to the zoo already free?
Well, how about that? It looks as though I've already gone through with my end of the bargain. I suppose that means you have a legal and unwavering obligation to...
Alright, crusty fuck. Just go on in.
Bully to that then! See you in Hollywood, my boy! High society, here I come!
God, I despise that man.
You know what? I should really listen to you more.
Hell yeah! If you think my takes on people are nifty, you should see my takes on jerkies and...
Oh, you bitch!
Sup, bozos? Billy's here now.
Hey, you! Yeah, you. Scram, get on out of here! Tonight's our big night, and I have enough to do without having to fix my hawkish gaze on you all night. Oh, fuck. I shed my pants halfway through filming and refused to put them back on. This movie's right entertaining enough, dude. Oliver, you did remember to add a blur in post, right? Ah, shit. Guess the movie will just be that more memorable, huh? Yeah, so yeah, no man is allowed. Scram!
Hey, I'm no minor. I smoke 15 cigarettes every single minute, you bitch. Look, I even got my ID on me.
ID name Little Billiam. Sex anytime with your mom. 18 plus, job, full-time mad bastard. Actually, seems kinda legit. Ma'am Mingus approved, don't check why it's good. Huh. I didn't know he's 18 plus. I think this identification might be fake. But I can't pinpoint any obvious discrepancies. Look, you little brat. It's a no either way. Like I said, I can't have you tarnishing my film's one opportunity so to save this place with your loud shenanigans. That sex is pretty accurate, yeah, seems legit. That's what's on my ID. It's funny because everyone knows that I don't have an ID.
Loud shenanigans. Hey, bozo, for your information, I am actually planning to be on my best behavior tonight.
You told me earlier that you were gonna smuggle your megaphone into the theater. To repeatedly bellow Krungus during the climax.
You gangrenous snitch.
You're like 9, what the actual fuck?
Where are you learning words like Krungus and gangrenous?
Pal, you think I didn't come up with Krungus myself? I've got like 8 kids on the playground who can back me up.
Scram! Go, get out! Ah!
Fine, whatever, bozos. Your movie's gonna be totally bomb anyways, bro. No assistance from me required. Ciao.
God, I hate that little...
Krungus.
I'm dialing the cops right now! Is this how I come off to Jerry? I need to send him another fruit basket or something. Another? The first one didn't seem to sway him. Huh. Define fruit. Apple core, banana core. Define a used eggplant. Hey, look, another customer.
Oh, hi.
Hey, it's me! I'm here now!
It's Randy! Oh, hey, sup, Randy? What brings you here? Fuckface? Holy shit.
Oh, you know, I was just rummaging around in the dumpster out back when I overheard someone mentioning the premiere.
Well, heck, it's groovy to have you here.
Yeah, so, oh, what's the movie about?
That's a great question.
Alright, yes.
I'm in it.
Yo, what the? Wait, something about you feels familiar. Do you spend much time at the park, perhaps?
I wasn't at the park.
Oh. So you're the naked green figure I kept seeing scurrying around in my peripheral vision. Oh yeah, that'd be me alright.
There was an option to go to the park and I didn't. Darn. Randy's my favorite character, he's so awesome. I mean, I assumed so from the cheer track that came on as soon as he came. He's my favorite character you can date. You can date him? Oh, that's awesome. How many people can you date? Can you date 4? My fears of losing my own mind have now been replaced by the tangible fear of encountering you.
Hey, that's progress. Good job, man.
Yeah. I'm Oliver for life. Alright, so that'll be $6.99, Randy. You couldn't offer me a discount on account of me being vaguely familiar, could you? I suppose I could drop to $5 since I... How about 25 cents? Randy. If you have no money to your name, then why'd you even bother showing up? I just wanted to get it out of the cold. 4 characters you can date, and if you date them all, you get a secret dateable. Is that the 3rd chapter thing? It said that you have to do 4 things, which I was pretty sure were the 4 people that you can date.
Good call. This place is as warm and as moist as can be.
Yeah, about that. Why is it so humid in here?
I'm sure it's just from the mold on the walls breathing.
Huh. Well, it is warm. Look. You're the last dude in line, Randy. Just go sit in the back and don't make any noise, alright? Hot dog, Oliver, you're the best! Can you be my father? Randy! I'm going. Hot dog? Huh. The fucking music keeps on going off, holy shit. I keep forgetting to ask him about that bandage on his head. I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be a bandage or if it was just part of the tape from the tattoo on his head saying fuckface. Heard from little Billy, plague be upon him, that he hit his head in a rock, but I'm sure there's gotta be more to the story than that, right?
If it's anything like him, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, come on, Randy's lovely once you get to know him. I'm sure it'd make someone very happy.
Yeah, an organ snatcher maybe.
I'm being so rude to poor Randy.
Or a mean-spirited coroner looking to take his frustration out on a body.
Is Randy dead in this scenario?
Inconsequential.
Perhaps, yeah. Randy, turmoil, and buddies aside, we've got a screening to initiate.
Initiate isn't a very call-to-action-y verb, is it? Like start, do, make, squirt, those have punch. Initiating is like pressing the on button on an ointment-making machine.
Let's just do the screening.
Yes, let's. Oh my, marvelous.
Alright, let's get...
Olive Man, what is this place?
Oh no, Bertha. Something terrible's gonna happen. Disaster will strike. Oh! This is my vile sanctum, me lair!
Specifically?
Oh, projector room number 1.
Is that...
It sure as heck is. Say hello to Big Bertha, our pride and joy. Oh no.
Oliver, she just moved.
Yeah, she probably just had some air stuck in her.
Oliver, she moved again.
Yeah, ditto.
Oliver, I think your movie projector is sentient. And angry.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. She's got a lot of soul.
I'm pretty sure she devours souls.
Well, if she's eating souls, then how are said souls haunting the place then, huh? Checkmate. Huh? Checkmate! You literally said it! Oh, I love you, Oliver. Holy fuck. You are literally everything I've ever wanted in a man. Holy fuck. Ugh. Ah, shit. Okay, maybe we're slightly fucking haunted. Laugh it up!
Oliver, she shouldn't be in here.
You predicted it, yeah!
She's a wild animal, man!
You're not insisting that I turn her over to the zoo, are you?
No! Let her roam free. You need to let her roll around the open plains.
We can make a movie about it.
Where she can feel the open air in her pipes and bolts. Roll over as many small critters as she wants. It's not right having her all cooped up in here.
But she's our only movie projector.
Dude, you can buy a used projector at a garage sale for like $15. Don't you want her to be happy?
You're right. You're right. I'll bring this up to Dickens after the premiere. If we have time to talk about anything other than our movie's vast success and the sudden salvation of the cinema itself. Yeah, right. Smile. Can I ask you a hard question? One that I'd like you to answer completely honestly. Oh, I gotta save. This movie.
The one we should have loaded into birth a minute ago?
Yeah, right, that one. Do you think it'll turn things around for me? For us? See? I knew this had come up. I'm right as always.
Shush! I have a question to answer.
Was that? Oh, that was the narrator, right. Did you just tell me to shut up after I'd finished speaking just so you could answer the question which I'd already finished asking?
Not gonna lie, I was talking to the narrator.
You realize the movie's done, don't you? Pal, I'm not recording you right now. The movie's ready to air. Like, right now. Speaking of, I gotta ask. Do you think the movie will turn things around?
Look, man, I haven't even seen the movie. For all I know, it's just 90 minutes of me gargling paint thinner.
Okay, not all 90 minutes are comprised solely of... shit. That's already a sign of turbulent development process. There should realistically be little to no paint thinner gargling to fill extra time up.
You know, I think you expected too much from yourself.
Okay, fine. I rushed the editing. I get it.
No, I mean all of this. You're in your 20s, man. That's pretty young in human years. Isn't it?
So, what? You think developing a film was too much?
I don't get how you expected to repair Mr. Dickens's dying business on your own. On your first try at the last moment possible.
Hey, now. For all we know, the public could love this movie.
And they could despise it, correct? Isn't it crazy that you're relying on this one shot to define your future?
Phone God, you're right. I've set myself, both of us, up for failure.
Hey now, I don't give a flying fuck if this flops.
I didn't mean you and me. I meant me and Mr. Dickens.
Oh, right, yeah. That makes sense. But look, you and Mr. Dickens will live. I've always got a room at my tent, if yous need somewhere to crash.
That's sweet. Real sweet, but...
This was all going to happen anyway, man. I just want you to be okay if/when it does.
Okay. We've done our best. Time to load Brith up, and get to it then.
Speaking of, again, you've got to release her into the world soon.
I know.
Like tomorrow soon.
I know.
Take a breath, man. Relax. People could really love this.
Yeah, I suppose they could. Alright, well, it's been real, but here goes nothing. Yeah, that's funny. I may have miscalculated how long this ending would be, to be honest. I think it's only got 30 minutes at most. Yeah, I was starting to think, like, is this really gonna take, like, 3 more hours?
Hello, Dialtown! Rachel from
the Dialtown News Network here. This just in, last night's premiere in the Passionate Frog thing has been reported as a resounding failure. Despite curious advertising efforts, in the end, the event only had a modest turnout of 24 unsatisfied patrons. Of the 4 reviewers who happened to attend the showing, 3 are now comatose. The remaining reviewer, who's still conscious, doesn't really want to talk about what he saw. Poor guy. We interviewed a few citizens who attended the premiere, and they had this to say. Honestly, I just wanted to get out the cold. I think hypothermia would have been more palatable, in all honesty.
The lack of footage of myself was criminal. Criminal, say! Say, is this live? Come on down to the Dialtown City Zoo, friends. We have tapirs. Tapirs! Bully!
Okay, enough of him. Honestly, that movie converted me from an unsure agnostic to a firm atheist. No merciful God would have let that scene where the green one gargled paint thinner exist, no matter how disinterested he is in our plight. Well, there you have it. I know they say that all publicity is good publicity, but to those people, we at the Dialtown News Network would like to recommend giving The Passion of Frog Thing a watch. And seeing how you feel then... well... oh well.
Good morning, Smile. I hope you're... What in film God's name are you staring at? Put a frog in a pot. Watching him trying to climb out. Just a pro tip here. The last 17 times you tried this, the frog died.
What? No, I'm sure it'll work this time.
Yeah, but this time there's no lid, nor a fire lit under the pot. So the odds are fairer, methinks. Right. What's your end game here, anyhow? Want to see the definitive threshold of frog slaughter? Yes, that's... Say, I wonder how all of us premiere went. Isn't that a much more engaging topic to think about? Nah, little Billy told me a few days ago that it apparently bombed. In fairness, is little Billy really a reliable source of information? Yeah, he was the one who informed me what 9/11 was. And he said it was an inside job, conducted by clowns. In fairness, he did show me a newspaper that reported the clown thing. Yeah, but in fairness, you're illiterate. I bet you any money that the article wasn't about what he said it was.
What makes you say that?
Why would the article's picture have been of a tractor flattening a beached hill? Well, why was there a tractor even on that beach in the first place? Maybe if you knew how to read, you could have found out.
Fine. I'll go visit Oliver and ask him about his lousy premiere.
Good boy, son. Good boy.
What is my relation with the narrator? I'm so confused. Oh no. Hello? Oliver?
Where is he? Where is the boy? Well, I don't know. You sure you walked into the right place? This ain't the cinema. Mark my words, the cinema was right here. That must mean... Yikes. I guess it's already gone. Ah, drat! Alas, I was too late. You still might be able to take Oliver's mailing address to send your condolences via mailman, mailwoman, or perhaps carrier pigeon. Ah yes, the three genders.
Yo, dude! Hey, friendo! I was wondering when you dropped by. What's the haps?
Olive man,
You're here!
have you returned here once more to burn the place down in a scornful rage?
Gasp! Did you do all this? I lugged the remaining furniture out of here and took an axe to the lead fixtures, if that's what you're talking about. But fortunately, I'm neither a vandal, salvager, nor a copper wire thief.
Then why'd you wreck the place? Seems rather rude to me.
Hey, I'm just following Mr. Dickens' orders.
Oliver, my boy, if you're not stripping copper wire from the walls, then why would Mr. Dickens order such mayhem, such needless destruction, such abundant and ceaseless malarkey?
Well, okay, I might have misspoken. I guess I am salvaging somewhat, since it's my job to salvage what's left over from our failed cinema business.
I don't understand. What else of value could possibly be left here? I heard from little Billy that the premiere bombed.
Of course he'd tell you that.
He showed me an article from the Happenings paper.
Oh, he showed you the newspaper review.
Yeah, he said they tore you to shreds. Every single critic who attended the premiere. And isn't comatose.
In fairness, there's only one critic. But I mean, yeah, the film didn't exactly get glowing reviews, you know, on account of it being so groundbreaking. True art is never appreciated in its own time.
I don't know, man, let me quit the review. If I could douse a film in gasoline and light it up, I'd watch the film burn with glee. And this time I'd actually enjoy watching it.
Hey, that reviewer had 90 whole minutes to burn this place down while the film was playing. He was totally bluffing.
Oliver Swift's newest and only movie is an abortion of cinema itself. That makes me wish I was likewise aborted.
Oliver got his second name, that's awesome. See, that's still a strong statement.
In the same way as assassinating Bigfoot over a parking ticket would be.
Is that foreshadowing? Bigfoot totally can't drive.
Bigfoot fucks, I'm sure he can drive.
Look, I can't refute that Bigfoot fucks, but you also can't refute that negative publicity is still publicity. For your information, almost 5,000 people ended up showing up to the screening after that review. They all wanted to gawk at our marvelous train wreck.
Oh wait, you made bank?
Yeah, people turned up in droves to see our depraved horror flick. What?
Wait, the movie we filmed was a horror flick?
Well, I initially imagined it as more of a transcendent piece of media that encapsulated both the sincere beauty and the raw anger of all that falls under the huge thumb of Film God.
And that movie wasn't that?
People didn't really notice the beauty under the divine thumb. But plenty saw the untapped blistering rage, and shat themselves.
So, people turned up expecting a cutting-edge horror flick.
Yeah, and we delivered.
Okay, that makes sense. The premiere was a success then. So, wait, why on Film God's green earth are you tearing the cinema apart?
Well, see, Mr. Dickens and I had a conversation about expectations.
Uh-huh.
Don't get me wrong, he was immensely thankful that I'd saved the cinema, but it turns out he really didn't think I could actually pull this off at all. Just wanted to see what I'd come up with.
Huh? Why?
Well, Mr. Dickens informed me of something pretty surprising, actually. Turns out, operating a cinema wasn't actually his ultimate dream at all. It's for him to go into directing movies of his own. Oh!
Huh?
You know how it is. Mr. Dickens grew up in a different era. He started a family once he came of age, which he obviously had to provide for. He didn't have the opportunity to just up and leave for Hollywood. The stakes for failure were too high. He had people depending on him, you know? It just wasn't an option.
Yeah, but I don't see what this has to do with us or our movie.
Well, for a while, I wondered why Mr. Dickens was so encouraging when I pitched the old save this here cinema with an indie movie idea. I suppose I just figured that he thought my idea was just dandy, and that it'd be a surefire success. But now, I get it. He had no faith in the movie at all. He was certain that the cinema would have to shut down no matter what.
So he was attempting to set you up for failure. Wow, what a crumpet crumb-spewing ass-face.
No, it's not remotely like that. Not at all. You see, when I pitched the idea, Mr. Dickens said he saw his younger self in me. The idealistic younger version of himself who would have given anything to drop everything and become a movie director. Mr. Dickens wanted, more than anything, for me to take the risk that he never could. That he, and only he'd shoulder the burden of my failure, allowing me to try again and maybe succeed. Mr. Dickens said he was so proud of me for doing what he never could. And that's precisely why I couldn't allow this place to remain open, if it meant that it'd stay the complete extent of my potential.
So, that was it then? The end of his dream?
Or, so I thought. One of the bad reviews that really tore the cinema itself apart as a venue said that it suited the horrifying train wreck of a film being shown here. And that's when it occurred to me that just maybe I was actually fighting something that we could use. If people are so sure that this place is supposedly haunted, oh my god, I get what you mean, Oliver.
Oliver, this place is so haunted.
Okay, fine, the place is absolutely riddled with specters, spirits, and other assorted ghouls. Happy now?
Immensely. Go on.
So, I realized if Mr. Dickens didn't even really want to own a cinema, and he wants to see me spread my own wings and make my own creations, and this venue alone is considered pretty horrific, with terror apparently being my unknowing signature, the solution's obvious. It is Dialtown's first horror attraction! Wait, like a scare house? Right. You know, I realized maybe I was making a mistake trying to go against the grain to convince people that they wanted something that they clearly didn't want. Honestly, this seems to be the best way forward.
So that's why you're hacking the place apart.
To make the place even more unsightly, yes! Best of all, Mr. Dickens gets to assist me in creating exhibits and stuff. So, he gets a second chance at his dream too. What do you think of this poster? Ah, that's adorable! Excited barking noises.
It's cute. Hell, it'd be cute even if it was just you.
Why amn't I in the poster? It's cute. It's so cute. I love it. Oh. Aw, shucks. I do owe you something, though, you know?
Fine, go up then. What's that?
Well, here it is. Thank you. Sincerely. I could have attempted this on my own, granted. But I don't think I could have ended up here on my own. You believed in me when nobody else did, and stood by my side through thick and thin. You even let me document you, so I could take a financial risk for a dying cinema. All for the dream of a man you hadn't even met. There's nothing gnarlier than that, bro.
I'd go to hell and back for you, man.
You know that?
Me do good? Me make olive man happy?
I'd go to hell and back. You don't know how much I appreciate that. Man, you know what the best part is? We're the only horror attraction on Earth with real ghosts. I hope. Oh God, we don't even have to pay them, since they're dead. Though, I think one of the ghosts might be a dead union leader, so we'll see how that goes.
So, I guess this all worked out neatly.
I guess so.
What of Big Bertha?
Oh, I did what you suggested. I let her go. Ah. Oh my God, I'm yawning. She's free now, to roam Phone God's green earth as she pleases. I'm so happy for her.
Good. Now she's the great outdoors problem.
Actually, nah. I misspoke earlier, come to think of it. The best part is that
Hey, bozos, how's it hanging? I heard your movie totally fucking bombed.
The best part is that I get to do this! Oh, fuck!
Now to go, you little screwed! This attraction's 18s only!
Fuck you, Oliver!
Ouch, my youth glands.
Ha! Rad! He's maimed now!
This truly is the best possible ending.
It truly was. Ah! They're so happy! The ending where everything works out just fine for Oliver Swift, the gnarliest man in Dialtown. That was so cute. So we got an ending. We're gonna end stream after today, because my throat's a little bit fucked. And that was amazing. We're definitely coming back to this doing the other routes. We have to figure out how Act 3 goes as well. Like, oh my... I'm invested. Maybe I can even do all of this before the month's over. Anyway, that was fucking amazing. That was phenomenal. I absolutely loved that. I'm glad you liked it. I loved that so much. That was so amazing. Definitely gonna end for today because my throat is a little bit fucked from doing all of those voices. I think that next time I play this, I'm gonna have a different name and a different voice for main character dude. Because doing that voice for the entire time as the main character, a little bit tricky. If the name is stuck though, the voice will also be stuck, just for the record. I'm not surprised your throat's fucked. Yeah. I do have water here though. And I have a chocolate orange. Next stream I might do Doki Doki. I think the next time I can stream is Tuesday. What is it today? Today's Monday. Oh no, today's Monday because it's midnight, so it was Sunday when we started streaming this. So the day after tomorrow, I might be able to stream, and I'll probably be streaming Doki Doki, doing a little more Natsuki. Yeah, I'm really happy with how the stream went. This game was amazing. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, that's gonna do for today. I hope that everyone had a fantastic time. Thank you to Chloe for gifting this. I would heavily recommend that anyone watching this check out the game for themselves, because there's so much stuff that I'm going to miss and that I already have missed that, like, you should just get it for yourself. It's so worth it already. This game is so underrated, I swear. I get what you mean now. I get why you were talking about it so much, why you were so invested. But yeah, that was amazing. I'm so happy with that game. I'll try to explore a little bit more next time, rather than just go straight to one of the people who we can romance. Because I did sort of go straight to Oliver and just instantly start romancing him. Best stream ever. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed this game. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I always make outros so fucking long because I don't know how to stop talking and I don't know how to wrap it all up. So I'm just going to say that is all for stream. I had a really good time. I hope that you all enjoyed watching it. And that will be all. Bye bye.